you guys are seeing everything that I'm seeing. What I believe I'm seeing is a school of shad. I threw crappie jigs on them and they wouldn't bite crappie jig. And right past this bridge, I can legally throw a throw net here. So what we're gonna do is I need shad for bait anyways. We're gonna use this live scope and see if we can't get on some shad. I know you guys can't see me right now. Hopefully you guys can see something. I got a new mount. I just need to get it taller. So this will be a little bit of audio, and maybe you guys can see that live scope. All right, I just started the throw net right on top of him. I can see it. Now, are we catching anything is the question. We did. We just used live scope to catch these shad. Let's put them in the live well. Guys, we ain't never gonna go without bait again. We got this live scope. I'm gonna buy a bigger throw net too, so I can always be throwing on top of it. Let's look back that way where I just threw the net. It ain't looking too hot. We just went over some. Looks like they're on that little sandbar right there. Alright. Oh, I was wrong. My thing is facing the opposite direction. It ain't facing that way. Now let's turn around. See if we can find some more of those shad. There's a school or something. There's a school right there. Right there in front of me. About, well, they're right underneath me now. I don't know if I'll be able to get them or not. It says that they're underneath me. Okay. I guess I could have ran and thrown it off the back of the boat. I don't really want to do that though. It says that they're loaded underneath that bridge. We'll get the boat spun back around. Okay, that wind's got us going. Oh yeah, we just throw it in right on top of them. We're on them. No. Okay, let's go back to that big school again. Let's go try that again. Surprise, surprise, they're not even that deep. It's all part of figuring it out, folks. I'm just gonna have to come out here and play with it. I don't know what that is. Oh, my craft is 7 foot. This thing right here, all around us, all underneath us. Where I can see it falling on top of us. That wind is just something else. Well, just like that, guys, we found a school of shad. Now we found a school of bluegill. We're gonna send them back loose. That was really cool. I just caught a whole school of bluegill that I found on the live scope, guys. That is freaking mind-blowing. They were with the shad. The shad were just there. I just threw on the shad, caught the shad, threw them back, and caught the bluegill. How freaking nuts. Catfish. I got a catfish rod. We've got shad. We can throw a shad right on the catfish. If we see a big fish swimming around, we mark it and throw on it. Alright, let's scan that bank. Scan that bank. Let's pick you guys up so I can show you what I'm doing. I'm just cruising around with my trolling motor. All right, I hope the glare on there ain't too bad for you guys. Maybe if I cut it off like that. But anyway, I'm just scanning around, cruising around with this trolling motor looking for schools of fish so I can go and catch. I was assuming all the schools of fish would be shad back here or crappie. I didn't know I'd come back here and catch a school of shell cracker and bluegill, but that's pretty sweet too. I don't mind doing that. That was cool. Just scanning around. I'll show you how filthy that screen gets here in a minute. That sucker will get covered up with fish. If there's fish there, it'll see them. As far, maybe not the catfish on the bottom. Let's mess with this gain a little bit. Let's subtract some of that gain. Okay, now let's add some gain to it just to play with it. See if we can see anything. It gets kind of murky. Okay, I don't want to get caught in this tree, and I don't want my fishing rods getting ripped out of my boat. And it's probably going to. All right, go run. Oh, it's gonna miss it. That's only 4-pound test. I don't want it to break my line. There's our bountiful catch. Let's get some of these bluegills out of here. Crappie out of here. But that's a good haul of shad in the wintertime, and I didn't have to snag nary one of them, even though it's kind of fun to snag them, but they live better like this. I'll be able to keep these shad alive for a week at my house. I'll fill up my live wells. I already got 2 live wells worth of water in my at home. Aft, we'll turn it on auto, let it fill up. Yeah, that sucker does not like when you almost hit something. See, I got it set, there's an alarm on there. I got it set up to tell me back. It warns me because you know, that transducer is expensive and all that jazz, and it lets you know, hey, you're about to hit something, so don't hit nothing. I'm glad it does too. We're gonna anchor up the back of the boat, let the wind drift us back to that bridge. Right now we're gonna put this in sleep mode. Sleep. I gotta get another battery for my, just for the I got a 3-bank system back there, but I only have 2 batteries. One's a cranking battery and one's a trolling motor battery, and I don't really want my trolling motor battery or my cranking battery. I don't want none of them running off the same thing, because I really don't care about that trolling motor. I don't really use it that much, but the deal is I don't want it to die either. So I'm gonna buy another battery and use it strictly for the Garmin. There's a guy, Kansas Angling or something like that, his name's something like that, and he uses a DeWalt battery. That'd be a pretty slick idea. I'd like to do that. I could just store that with the black box at the front of the boat, and then it'd make it easier to remove the whole system from my boat. Like, so I like going places and going fishing, but now I'm kind of terrified to do that just because that system's so expensive. You know, if someone steals that Lowrance hook reveal, it'd probably piss me off, but I'm not gonna cry about it. You guys want to see some of the scenery? Yeah, we're way up in the backwater creeks, boys. We're gonna go to the 81st Street Bridge. It's pretty skinny water back here in some spots. Like right now we're in 2.9 foot of water, and we just hit something, a tree. But usually I don't hit the tree, but I forgot to trim my motor up. I trim it almost all the way up, and I can go all the way to the back of this creek. It's part of it. But now we are, yeah, we just ran over a hole, and there's fish stacked in that hole too, but they're all small. I don't know if they're, I don't even think they're big enough for me to think that they're shad. But see, that's all the past. Now I could take and turn around that same school of fish. I could turn around, turn that live scope on, go back there and throw at them or whatever I want. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, we're in 9 foot of water now. Here's a low hanging tree, cottonwood. In Oklahoma, cottonwood equals flathead. And I guarantee you that one's caught people a lot of flatheads. I bet a lot of people flimline flatheads off that tree. It's got multiple good branches to tie onto. And it's right over the water. It stretches 3/4 of the way across this creek. Yep. Like I said, I'll get back with you guys when we get to the 81st Street Bridge. I'm sure you guys are tired of looking at this creek. Another one, guys. Let's see if we can. We might eventually start keeping some of them smaller ones for bait too. They live really good, and they're probably about to be doing their spawning things, and I'm feeling like they're more underneath that bridge than anything. Let's see if we could set that bobber there, sneak back and get our bag of chips and make it back before we get a fish. Bunch of fish right over here. Oh, yep. Oh, we missed him. That is too cool. Like, you can just follow the school around, and you know, normally you'd catch a fish in a spot and then you'd keep casting to that same spot. Well, now you can do that, and then when the school decides to move, you can just kind of follow them around and keep throwing your bait right on top of their head. I still need to set that cork a little bit deeper. It's only about 3 foot deep. That's what it's set at. I'm 6 foot tall, and that's 3 foot deep, and the fish are at 6 foot deep, so we might want to make it at least 5 foot deep. That's too deep. That's 6 foot. We're gonna go about 5.5 foot. Let's see if they like that little strip of crawler there. We'll let that wind blow it back into them. Or heck, there might be a fish there, you never know. Let's aim it up there at it and see what we got going on up there. I'm aimed right out that bobber right now. We got him. Got him. Just like that. Guys, we're just building confidence out here with this piece of equipment. I had to jump on the bandwagon before they decide to ban it, and if they did decide to ban it, I could definitely see why. I mean, shoot, this sucker, it just makes it easy for anybody to go to Walmart or Bass Pro Shop, go buy this sucker, come out here and throw your bait right on top of, I mean, literally just throw it on top of their head. They'll probably eat it. This is my second time out with this unit, and so I'm sure there will be days that even though you can see them and they can see you or whatever, you can see them and see your bait hitting them on the nose. I'm sure that doesn't mean you're going to catch a fish every time. I'm sure there are actually days when the fish have lockjaw, but this will definitely make you more persistent if you've built confidence in this system and you can see the fish, and you know, you'll keep throwing your bait in their face anyway. See, there ain't no fish over there. I can see that there ain't no fish over there where I got that bobber. I turn it slightly over that way, or sharply over towards that pillar right there, and I can just see them stacked up. So I know not to fish over there. I know I need to come over here. If I come right here, I'll catch fish. That's just mind-blowing. Oh, we had one. He'll come back. There's a whole slew of them right there, though. Get on it. Oh, yep. Oh, that felt like a better one right there. Let's get back on them. I need to switch my rod over to that other rod. It's better. There we go. Got him. That was fun. Unfortunately, this lake is overstocked with these crappies. This is that same lake I always fish for bait. But he's bigger than a perch, and so we're gonna take him home and fry him up too. There might be a lot of crappies over there. We might throw a I might grab that hair jig and throw it over there on them too. I've caught a lot of, we need to turn that live well off. That might become a problem if we start overfilling it. Oh. Well, he got off right at the boat. We got some people coming to join us, apparently. Got another one. That's a good one. Crappie, probably. Fun one. Yep. It's another crappie. Alright, we're back over there in them. They're staying right there. They ain't moved since I started casting on them. This video is going to kind of be all over the place. My bobber's upside down. Alright, let's make sure we got... Yep, we still got our bait on there. We'll throw it right there. We'll let it drift back into that hole. Now they're kind of spread out now. Well, we're not really facing the bigger school of them either, though. Let's get more faced. Oh, they're all along this wall right here. Sorry for the poor camera shot. My camera lady ain't here today, so. Oh no, where did they go? You guys doing all right?
There's a lot of crappie on the other side.
Oh yeah?
Without fishing.
Yeah. Yeah, I catch them over there sometimes.
And I caught my first crappie over there.
Cool. Yeah, it's a pretty good fishing spot.
This side kind of
Yeah. I don't know if I'll make it to the back of the boat or not, but I want to grab that little hair jig I got tied on that other rod and throw it in there too. Just to fatten the pot, see if we can. Oh, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. I knew something like that would happen too. As soon as I turn around. Okay, we're gonna throw it back over there. Now we'll reel it out. They're about 15 feet in front of me. So they're about right there. If you guys can catch all that, I'm gonna do something about this camera situation to get it better. Yep, we're getting fish on there. Go find another bobber, stick this jig on there and see what comes of that. That little hair jiggle. I'll take a minute. This rod's more sensitive and I got braid on it, so it's really sensitive, so I can really pick up on them bites. Got it. Got him. Come on, that's a good bluegill. He's going home with me. All right, now I need to see if I can catch a crappie on that other rod. Okay. Get it back out there. I wish I could see that jig falling. I can't. I can only see it when it's right underneath the boat. I didn't want to. We're in really shallow water. I didn't want to be right on top of these, or try to be right on top of these fish. Got him. Got him. Got him, coach. Alright, now we're not even facing our fish no more. This wind is picking up and blowing me around everywhere. Let's throw back over to let's throw back over here to this tree. You know, them crappie like those trees. And it's been about 30 minutes, 40 minutes since I put that anchor down. I just figured maybe want to be over there. Those kids are over there catching them. They're having a good old time. 2, 3, count it down to about 10 seconds. I'm going to figure this live scope out. I've seen other people's videos, but like I said, it's the bigger crappie jigs I can see just fine. But at this lake in particular, I don't use very big jigs. I use a little bitty, smaller than a 1/16 ounce sometimes, just because that's what works for me here, you know. Especially at this time of year. When it gets warmer, I'll use a bigger jigs, but right now this is what gets the job done here. So I even put extra hardware on there, or swivel, but you know, I've seen these fish, if you put a bare treble hook on your fishing pole, I'll make a video of it. Sometimes I put a little treble hook on there for snagging these shad right above my jig. Those crappie will eat that treble hook on the fall sometimes. They'll eat the treble hook, not the jig. And so that extra hardware, trying to make it to where I could see the fish, might not be helping because they might be trying to eat my swivel instead of my jig. I think I will go to, next weekend I'll be going somewhere to go test this out more thoroughly. They're just thick right there in that one spot. Hopefully that wind will push my jig in that spot. Bring that jig through there real slow like. Oh, almost caught a tree. Let's get this. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's what I'm using right there. Oh crap, what happened? Oh no, 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 no. Alright, let's try this again. I just put this braided line on here. I know it's a horrible idea, but it's always, it never works out right for me using braid on crappie rods. Alright, that's the cast we wanted. Let's let it sink down. See if we catch that fish we wanted. All right, let's put that bobber and worm back out. Oh, come here, little worm. They've mangled that piece, but we're gonna leave it on there. We'll add some more to it. I need to get about 20 fish to eat. And we only are at like 3. Only at like 3. That's where they be at, so I might tip this jig with a piece of crawler too. That could help a lot, probably. Crap. Still sitting over there. Like I said, just because you can see them don't mean you can catch them. It'll definitely help though. We're going to put this piece of crawler on here, and we're just going to bottom fish this one. Perch, you know, you ever watched your fish in a fish tank that's swim around, pecking the bottom? And so we're going to just give that a cast, just like so, and wait for it to take off, and we'll reel her in. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, yep. Got us a little one right here. Yeah. Yeah, you guys doing all right?
Yeah, we did great this morning.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, good. That's good, man.
Went to church and then thought we'd come hit it again.
Yeah, yeah. I don't blame you.
Thought about getting the boat out, but this was a little easier.
Yeah, I understand that for sure.
Especially running these two over here, you know.
Yeah. Earlier I caught some bigger bluegill.
Yeah, all we've been catching was crappie this morning.
Oh yeah, I caught some crappie too, but I've caught some. I want to catch some bigger bluegill. I caught some bigger ones earlier, and
You're catfishing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah.
For the bluegills for the catfish?
Oh no, I was gonna eat the bluegills today, but yeah, I do come here to get them to go catfishing, but usually I fish the main lake, but it was so windy today, I couldn't sit still and fish, so I decided to come over here.
Dada,
Yeah, but
can I go over there?
no, I ain't gonna fish up in there right now.
I'll tell you where you should be casting. Drop, stand to the right of that post right there and drop down. I got my live scope over there,
Yeah.
and they're thick right there. They were thick. I went all the way up this creek. They were thick all along this.
Yeah, we were catching them on this side.
Yeah, they were thick on that bank over there, and then on this side, they're all right in this area.
Yeah.
But that whole bank right there was just, I mean, it was loaded with them.
We were throwing them up this morning.
Yeah.
You gonna switch go right over there? Did you get one? Watch out for his line. Straight down. Just cast out that way. Watch out for his stuff.
They are 6 foot deep, and they're just right there. There's a hole that goes from the point of that all the way around like that to that, about that grass root ball right there.
So let it drop all the way to the bottom and then slowly reel it up as slow as you can. Let it drop all the way to the bottom. All the way to the side. Slowly. I mean, it's painful.
another one on here. Oh, yep. Oh, he swallowed it too. He got it gone. Well, he's going home then. That's just the way that's got to be. All right, we're getting another one. We're getting another one. Nope, missed it. All right, let's shoot it back up underneath there. Oh crap, that bobber might crack now. That bobber might have cracked hitting that bridge like that. Well enough, it starts slowly sinking away, huh? All right, we'll just flick that one back over there. Set her down. This is pretty neat technology, but anyway, I'll let you guys go. If we catch another catfish or I catch anything cool, I'll get back with you guys. Alright. I don't know how well you guys will be able to pick up any of this, but there's the screen. Now let's see if I can show you my jig. Give myself some slack here. Now I zoomed into 10 feet and it's making it to where I can see my jig a hell of a lot better. Well, that's my jig falling right there. I know I can't really point it out to you because I got one hand. But it's easy to find it. You just bounce it up and down until you find which one's yours. Now I got this zoomed in. I was just trying to show you guys before my camera cut me off on that other one. Now I can flick this. Maybe not with this jig head, we'll see. But I can put this right in front of that live scope. Let's see here. Maybe if that line will come off of it. I'll grab that other hook if I need to. I want to show you guys what this looks like. Got us a good bluegill on here, maybe? Probably not no more. We got our line wrapped around our rib pole. Yep, frustrations of fishing. Can't believe this. Come on. Okay, we got it untangled. See if we still got a fish. Oh, we still got him. Nope, he got off there. Of course. Oh, what was I trying to show you guys? I was trying to show you guys a live scope catch. Now, we're going to cast this bobber out of our way. Just get it out of the way. Somewhere over there. Alright, we got fish. We got fish in front of the screen here. Now, if I get down here, maybe you guys can see this. I'm going to drop this worm. Look for the marks that are jigging up and down. They're right there. That's my stuff. And I just dropped it into a school of fish. I just picked it back up. I was getting nibbled on. It wasn't a big fish, but it was a fish. Anyway, this is freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. I only got it set out for 10 foot, so I'm going to get it within the 10-foot range, see if I can see it. On the bottom, there goes my jigs falling back down into the fish. We're going to reel it up a little bit so that way it ain't got to be so. Got him. Live scoping bluegill. He's twisting up my braid. He's gonna have it. It's gonna be French braid by the time he's done. Yep, it's French braid. He wasn't even in it for 2 seconds, and he already made it into French braid. How did he do that? He ought to go in the bait bucket for that. We won't do that to him now. Yeah, well, you sewed your mouth shut, dude. I don't know how you did it either. This guy, he sewed his mouth shut, guys. He got all my braided line twisted up into a knot. Somehow, he's got it. There he goes. Get out of my hands. Somehow, 2 seconds, he just flopped in it a couple times, and that's what they do. Let's drop it back down there. Let's see if we can see it again. I need this to turn. There we go. That's where all the fish are. Cast it right back on top of their heads. There comes my bait coming in from the top, right over the top of them. Going right through the school of them. Oh, there's another school of them over that way. Got another one. Yeah, it's pretty cool live scoping these bluegills up. I know it ain't nothing but a bluegill, but still, it's good practice. You know, the crappie spawn's coming up in a couple weeks. Sand bass run. And I'm going to be dialed. I want to practice as much as I can between now and the sand bass run. Because I could really care less about the crappie spawning. I catch them anyways, regardless. I catch them in the middle of summer when no one else is. So I ain't really caring about that too much. I don't really care. The crappies are my bait. But sand bass, they put up a good fight. I want some more of them. Sand bass run's one of my favorite times of year. Now that I got this, it might be a sand bass run all year. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna keep watching videos and keep plugging away at it. I used to go trolling for sand bass a lot when I was younger. We would just troll them, and you find them and you catch them. You know, of course it costs a lot more. You got gas involved, and you know, you got more of an expense than you do if you just go hit them on a run and catch them out of a creek or a little river. They drive around all day trolling for them. You know, you got to pay for a lot of gas. I wish that wind had died down just a little bit. Kind of making it miserable to sit here.